Hello student of class 8, let's continue our chapter sound. In last class we have discussed how sound produce. Sound produce because one object vibrate, and vibration means one object goes to and from motion by remaining its fixed point, like a pendulum. Today let's discuss how sound propagate from one place to another place. Already I have told you that for traveling or for propagating a sound required a medium. It may be solid, liquid, and gas, but without medium, sound cannot go from one place to another place. Because I told already that sound is a mechanical wave. Mechanical wave require medium to transmit it. But in case of light, light is also energy. But light is a electromagnetic wave because for propagating light one place to another place, medium is not required. So there are two types of wave: mechanical wave and the electromagnetic wave. In this chapter, we will not discuss about the electromagnetic wave. We'll discuss about the sound wave, which is a mechanical wave. So for propagating sound from one place to another place, medium is required. Without medium, sound cannot go from one place to another place. So let's discuss how sound go from one place to another place. Already we know that sound produced after vibrating a bodies. But how is it that we are able to hear it? Actually, the vibrating bodies creates a disturbance in a medium surrounding it, such as air, and the disturbance is transmitted to our eardrum through the medium. So, student, remember, vibrating bodies creates a disturbance surrounding it, and this disturbance transmitted through air to our eardrums, and our eardrums also vibrate. Then our brain convert this into a sound. When our eardrum vibrates, we hear the sound. These disturbances are nothing but transfer of energy. So we can say sound is a form of energy that travels through medium. When we tear a newspaper, sound comes because in newspaper is made of the fiber molecule. And when we tear the newspaper, the vibration of the paper while tearing creates also a disturbance in the air, and this disturbance travels to our ears and we hear the sound. What happens if we wear a newspaper that is wet? Do we hear any sound? No, paper does not vibrate when it is wet. So therefore, no disturbance created in the medium and we cannot hear. So as I told you that for propagating sound, medium is required. Without medium, sound cannot go from one place to another place. So this one we will try to understand with the help of an activity. In this activity, our aim is to show that the sound needs a medium to propagate. And the material require a glass jar with a rubber cork so that air cannot go inside this rubber jar. Then we require an electric bell, a vacuum pump, and a battery. Procedure: take an electric bell this glass jar, which is fitted with vacuum pump. Now connect this electric bell to the battery. Can you hear the sound of the ringing bell from inside the glass jar? Answer is yes. We jar of the ringing bell inside the bell jar. Now, if we switch on the vacuum pump and if we start removing the air from inside the jar, then what we'll observe? We observe that the sound produced by the bell is heard when there is air inside the glass jar, but when the air is removed using vacuum pump, the sound produced by the bell is not heard. So we can conclude that sound cannot travel through vacuum. It needs a medium to propagate. So student, in this activity we have understand that when inside the glass jar there was air molecules, so sound was observable. But when we suck the air by using vacuum pump, so after removing all the air from this cluster, we have not able to listen any sound. It meaning is that sound required medium to propagate.